Elderblood, the lighting mod by Black Raven 90, is a lighting overhaul for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This mod is only in a beta version currently. If you find some bugs or locations with vanilla lighting, please leave your experience in the comment section to make this mod better. Now, for the first version, which was released to the public recently, was version 1.02. Change complete fog settings in Skellige, and also the color to be more blue. Changing color balance for a more wintry feel. All dynamics were overhauled with the fog and color balance. Then version 1.03 came out today, I believe, which added changes to the swamps. It also overhauled the complete lighting system and made changes to the fog and sky, etc. Now this mod features the lighting changes for Kaer Morhen, Skellige, Novigrad, Velen, and the swamps. Other places like White Orchard and Blood and Wine are still in progress at this current point in time, but they will be released later. Winter changes for Velen and Novigrad, now with Toussaint rain and fog weathers. Other weather changes are also coming later. Toussaint lighting tweaks like LOD, sky, etc. are now in Velen and Novigrad. To keep in mind, this mod is not compatible with Super Turbo lighting mod or realistic weathers. Black Raven 90 has created many of my favorite Witcher reshades over the course of the past, what has it been, a year or more? He's one of the prominent figures in the reshading front of The Witcher, in my personal opinion, and he's definitely outdone himself here with this mod. Its set out goal was to be an alternative to Super Turbo lighting mod. Maybe there are people who couldn't run a reshade, though I feel reshades are very light on the performance side of modding with The Witcher as compared to E&Bs for Skyrim or Fallout. Whatever the case may be, variety is good, and that is clear here. I like everything that the mod author has done. The fog changes, the sky changes, the weather changes. I think the biggest impact on me is the sky itself. It pops more. And I may have failed to add video of Skellige while a thunderstorm rolled in, but the shifting of the clouds seemed much more immersive to me. They were more alive, darker, more ominous. The clouds were moving almost in a maelstrom frantically. If you've ever been in a very, very heavy rainstorm, you would notice the sort of anger in the clouds that at one point in time used to scare the more primitive people of the past, those who lived in the Bronze Age and such, believed the gods were in the sky and angry, or Zeus himself were battling for some odd reason that is unbeknownst to me at this current point in time, as I cannot surmise the perfect words to eloquently describe what I'm trying to convey to you here. Nevertheless, this is a mod I fully endorse and think it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're new to The Witcher, or maybe you've been using Super Turbo lighting mod with your favorite reshade. I certainly hope that this will become one of the top mods, as I'm sure it will, but hopefully if it does, this would lead other mod authors to come up with reshades that work in conjunction with this lighting mod and weather change. Everything here is fairly light in the system. In fact, I noticed no real impact at all. The only thing I did notice was the change in the world that caused me to stop and pay more attention than I did beforehand. Usually I'd play through an area but not really take in the area, if you will, as I found myself scooping and panning through Kaer Morhen, through Skellige, through Velen, but especially Kaer Morhen and Skellige, simply because the weather to me there in those two places and the scenery was more dynamic, simply because there was mountains for the clouds to peek through and crawl through. At the beginning of the video, you may have seen or noticed how bright the sun was in Skellige. This took the mod author by surprise, but I'm also using a real-time mod for The Witcher. This gives me the luxury of actually having the game progress in real time. Therefore, the sunset isn't something that happens so quickly you don't get a chance to notice it, or sunrise happens so quickly you don't get a chance to notice it. With that mod, I am fully capable of actually taking in what I believe the term is in film and photography is the golden hour, where the lighting and situations are perfect to create an image that is breathtaking, awe-inspiring, captivating, if you will. And this mod has fully given me the ability to be once again captivated by The Witcher 3. I hope that Fireman AF adapts his reshade that is actually adaptable to whatever area you are to this mod, because I think those two together will create something truly special in my personal opinion. Hopefully while watching this video you have already come to a conclusion yourself whether or not this is for you. Whether all my verbose speech and words that are just strung together wovenly in a poorly made tapestry could possibly inspire you to actually want to check it out, or maybe play The Witcher again. If not for the story itself, which we all know is amazing, but for the fact that you can relive the adventure of Geralt of Rivia one last time with a lighting that truly suits his situations, with lighting that makes you more enveloped in his world, more connected to his plight, and more interested in completing his journey. I figure that's as good a place as any to end this. And if my audio is a bit off, please forgive me. I bought a boom mic swivel stand from Amazon, and being fairly ignorant of which one to buy, I picked the wrong one, and it was a cheap Chinese piece of shit. So I wasn't able to get the mic in the perfect sort of area for my voiceover works. And please forgive me for not having mini Witcher mods. I know a lot of people come to my channel for that, so I'll try to get a couple more out in the coming days or weeks. Most likely days. Well, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you as always for tuning into my channel. I will just leave you with the visuals of The Witcher from here on out.